Hey everyone, it's Talon back again with another tea video. Today I'm coming at you with a tea known as a V93. Tay Tea, I think, is the brand, which is kind of funny. It kind of has my name in it, or at least half my name. But let me tell you about this tea real quick. I will read it off from Yunnan Sourcing's website. This is a classic ripe tea blend called V93. It was first released in 2005 and quickly became one of the most expensive ripe teas on the market. To this day, the 2005 and 2006 V93 ripe productions have commanded very high prices due to the fact that this is one of the most sought-after ripe teas for everyday drinking. It is smooth and full in the mouth. It is fermented just enough to break down the bitterness of the raw puer while slightly fermented enough to preserve the stimulating chachi and huigan of a raw puer. Aftertaste is sweet and thick. So if you get a bag, it is 5 of these little fellas. Looks like this, and then you can just buy the they call it tuo, which is what I got, just a tuo. But a bag is $34, and one of these individually is $8.75. So, incredibly good value. 500 grams for one whole bag. Yeah, so really well priced, really good daily drinker for sure. I find it kind of ironic that the 2005 and 2006 have grown to be the most expensive ripe puer you can get because it is such a good daily drinker. That's kind of funny. I think, raising in price like that essentially makes it not a daily drinker. But, yeah. So I'm going to break off a little piece of this and we will give it a taste. Here's the paper undone if you want to see that real quick. Kind of looks like a little donut on one side and then like a, I don't know, like a mushroom on the other side maybe. Like the mushroom cap. Pretty cool though. And then, it did have like this safety label sealing it that I kind of tore in half. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to chisel off a chunk with one of these and we will get started. Alright, there's the wash for you. As instant as possible as usual, probably between 5 and 6 or 7 seconds. And let's get this first steep. I am using this filter today just because that tea after I broke it off did look kind of powdery. But I don't think it's too bad now that I'm pouring it. But we'll use the filter. We'll see how many little bits are in there. Then we'll show you the leaves and I'll give you a wet smell profile as well. Mostly a soil-like scent. A little bit of sweetness. A little bit of sweetness. A little bit of. I feel like I'm getting a little cocoa. Just kind of sneaking in there. Very mild, nothing too strong as far as scent goes. I do feel like maybe there's like a bready scent to it. But maybe I'm just tripping. But yeah, soil, maybe dark chocolate or cocoa, and like a little bit of a bready scent. But there's the wash. We'll get that poured out. Of course, this was done at boiling temperature, 212 Fahrenheit, 100 C. This first steep after the wash was probably about 20-25 seconds. I do like to brew my pours a little long and hot. Looks nice, looks thick, looks dark. Alright, so let's give this a try. Just to show you, the filter did have quite a bit of powder on it. So, something to be wary of. Might be something you want to use for this tea. Very full body. Quite a bit of astringency, but not in a bitter way. It's just kind of like very noticeable, kind of fills the mouth, dries the mouth a bit. I do taste that dark chocolate or like cocoa flavor, I feel, quite strongly. And then it's just layered in with that kind of woody soil taste. There's no weird fermented flavor or anything, but definitely a very full tasting tea. Strong flavor for sure. Very nice. I'm going to do second steep, and then I will give you my final thoughts. Alright, here is that second steep. Something to note is on Yunnan Sourcing's website, they do have multiple years of this one for sale. So this is the 2022, but if I recall correctly, they had a 2023, they had a 2021, 2020, 2019, etc. So the price is slightly different on each, depending on the year. I think if it's slightly older, it does cost a little more, which makes sense. Usually more age is more sought after. I think the slightly older ones, like the 2019 is, I think it's like $2 or $3 more. It's not anything crazy. Smells fantastic. I think it's smelling a little better than it was before. Some of that fermenty, soily scent has gone down. Now it's more sweet and chocolatey smelling, I feel. But I am using this filter, so it is gonna maybe take a little of the drain, but just because the way it's compressed, or maybe I chipped it off too small. There are quite a few small pieces and quite a bit of powder, so that is something to note. But so far it tastes pretty nice. Alright, we're gonna give this second steep a taste. Yeah, so real simple, kind of a dark cocoa chocolatey vibe to it. Kind of has like a yeasty vibe. I said red earlier. It also kind of gets some hints of nuttiness in there. Then it's kind of a overarching like soil, classic shou puer, so like soil, like dark fermented leaves. Not a super strong fermenty flavor on this one in particular, but you can definitely tell it's fermented. Looks like it's made up of like a lot of I don't know if it's like broken leaves and stems, or if the compression and me breaking it up did that, but it seemed like a lot of little broken leaves and stems. So I would recommend using a filter for sure. But the price is right for sure. Really hard to beat. $8.75 on this one for 100 grams, or if you want the full 500 grams, $34. Being a shou, it'll just get better with age. So if you buy a bunch of it and let it sit around, it appears on the website. From just me quickly looking, there is a 2019 on here, up 2018. So yeah, there's definitely some different years on here if you want an older one. Looks like the 2018 is $14.50 for one of these, so just about double the price. Yeah, but real solid tea, real good price. I think it would be very good for most people if this was one of your first teas, or if you're trying to stock up and you want to drink a shou daily or just often. Yeah, not bad though. Nothing special, but with this price, definitely good to stock up. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say on it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more tea content. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, see ya.